Hey YouTube, it's Shu, and this video is we'll just say it's about socializing, because I don't really know what else to say it's about. So I see a lot of guys on Facebook and on YouTube saying that they have a lot of issues like relating to cis men and such. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Because I kind of feel the complete opposite, and I feel like I'm the only one that feels that way because I don't hear anybody else.
I know Ethan made a video about this a while ago, like
about being raised female and just not quite fitting in with the cis guys. I don't feel that same way. Like, I feel like I fit in really well with the cis guys that I know, and I don't have an issue like kind of like shooting the shit with guys. Like if I'm at a party or we go out somewhere and I have to be able to hold a conversation with guys, I could do that. Let me rewind a little bit. So when I was a kid, I was the youngest of 3 kids. I have 2 older brothers, and my parents were always very much of the mindset that you are who you are, and you really can't care what other people think about it, and just be yourself. So since I was a little kid that I'm a dude or a boy or whatever, I guess I was raised in a female body, but I wasn't really socialized as a girl. My parents let me socialize however I wanted. So like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I had female friends, but the majority of my friends were guys, always. I remember I used to spend a lot of time with my dad, and I remember in the summers he used to pitch horseshoes 3 days a week. 2 of those were in the small town that he grew up in, and I would go with him, and there would be it was at this veterans club, and there's 3 baseball fields, like horseshoe pits and next to the building, and then there was like a concrete volleyball court, and then like way off in the distance there was, not really way off in the distance, but a good ways away, there was a playground. And I remember all of the girls being on the playground, playing on the swings and doing all the girly things. And I was over playing baseball with the boys, because there was always like men's softball when we were there, so we couldn't play on the actual field. So we would play on the concrete volleyball courts where there was nothing going on. And we would play baseball, we would play kickball, we would do all the boy things. And I always played with the boys and never had an issue. In the neighborhood that I grew up in, it's a pretty big neighborhood. Like the street that my parents built their house on, this subdivision was built on behind it, and we were a part of that subdivision. Not all of our street was, but we were. So when we would go to like the pool and stuff, the girls would be doing girly things at the pool, and the boys would be roughhousing, playing tag, playing Marco Polo. That's what I was doing. Also, there were like, my dad used to cut our backyard into like they do the big league stadium, so he would like crisscross the grass and stuff for us. So because we played wiffle ball with the guys always. And yeah, played basketball next at the neighbor's house too. So yeah, it's just one of those, like, I guess I want to know, was anyone else raised that way? Like, that, yes, I had a female body, but if I wanted to do the boy things, I could do the boy things. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were times when my mom tried to put me in a dress and stuff, which really didn't happen very often, because I guess I just really want to know if anyone else has had those same experiences where they were able to do all of the boy things and that they want to do. not have other people react poorly or their parents try to stop
As I
them
got
and make them
older,
do other
like-
things. I was always playing sports. Not that girls can't play sports, but I was playing more sports than the average kid my age, girl
played
my
football,
age, I guess. So, I mean, it's one of those like. And my dad wasn't very happy about it, but I was already on the team, and we were raised that you don't quit. So he let me finish playing. So, yeah, I just really don't have the issues where, because I would say now, as an adult, I have. My friends are about even. My male, female friends are about even numbered, but a lot of that is because of my wife. So a lot of my female friends came from my wife. So if I look back at the friends that I had before I met my wife and the friends that I have now, I have more friends that are female, but I also just have more friends in general than they do happen to be female, because most of my friends before. Please leave a comment below if you what your experience was, because I really do feel like this is one thing in my transition where I see guys saying all the time, well, I was raised female, so I don't understand this and I don't understand that. Like, I don't really have those issues. I don't know. I want to know if there are other people out there like me. So yeah, hope everyone has a good weekend, because it's Friday. I have, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.